Weirdo ass bitch. She was like, we could check the cameras right now. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Julian. So this video is going to be a story time on why I got fired from Walmart. Bro. Yes, I got fired. Like, I literally low-key... How long was I working there? Yeah, I was working there for like 6-7 months. Like 7 months. So let's run it back all the way to the beginning. So first, I got hired as a deli. I was cooking up the food. When I got hired, second day, there was already somebody talking about me. Let's call this dude Mike. So Mike Wazowski was saying, did you see the new hire? It was like talking amongst other workers. And the one that hired me was a family friend. So he was telling the family friend like, oh, do you know so-and-so is on Grindr? At the time, DL, he was telling everybody that I was down low. Me, mind you, I don't really care. I don't have to feel like I need to be out to anybody. They know. I mean, they're gonna find it out. Whether it's because I posted or how I act on social media. It's like he thought that she didn't know. That's how everybody knew I was gay at Walmart. Mike Wazowski's friend was the girl that would work with me inside the deli. He wasn't working in the deli. He used to work there. So he was like in another department. So Mike Wazowski was like saying stuff, and then like obviously it got back to me. But anyway, let's not talk about Mike Wazowski because that could be a whole nother video because, girl, there's a whole nother video for that. And there was a coach at the time. Mind you, they switched right when I got there. So the one that was originally working there, he was chill. He said hi. He introduced himself to me. Everywhere I would go in Walmart, no one would introduce themselves. No one was friendly. And mind you, I don't care if you're friendly or not. It doesn't matter. Like, the thing was that they were, like, already trying to get me in trouble over things that I didn't know. So when they made that switch with the coaches, there was another coach, right? Let's call this one Bug Eyes. So Bug Eyes was over here, like, getting me in trouble over little shit that I would see other coworkers doing in the deli. So shit was building up. He was very passive aggressive. I don't know what it was, whether I was intimidating him or not. And like I heard that he was like the hot shit. Like I guess people thought he was hot shit. I don't know. That he would like sleep around with like a lot of the Walmart girls. It's allegedly. But that was what people were saying. Once I got in there, bitches was talking about me. Oh, fucking. That was the talk of the town, bitch, once I got hired. But he would always try to do shit. Like, he was just very passive aggressive. And really rude. He never introduced himself, like I said. Like, he just automatically started getting me in trouble. And I was like, who is this dude? And then that's when, like, the co-workers were telling me who he was. So anyway, all of this shit built up. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this bullshit. Like, why the fuck? He was just getting me in trouble. And this one time, I was taking long on my break. And there was this one time where I walk back into the deli and people are getting in trouble because the day before they had cleaned up early and I was in that shift. So he went to go like lecture them about like why you couldn't clean early, but let alone they never hire people. They did not hire enough people to fucking work that deli, bitch. They wanted us to do so much shit but only had a few people hired. And I'm so sick of that shit because they try to like get most out of their workers. That's like they're basically like laboring their workers so they won't have to pay more people. That's why they say they're hiring, but bitch, they never fucking hiring. The cleaning section, because you're supposed to clean from a certain time to a certain time, so at that period it's not enough time for how many workers, let alone we were understaffed the night before, so that's why we started cleaning early. So then he was pressed because I guess he gets in trouble from the older boss or whatever the fuck, so he was like lecturing them, but I was on break. So once I got back from break, coach is trying to get me in trouble being like, where were you? And I was like, on my break. And then he's like, really? And I was like, yes. And how long were you on your break for? And I was like, 15 minutes? That's how long the fucking break is? Hello? And bitch, I don't start my break till I get in the break room. I'm not fucking starting that shit all over there when the deli's across the whole fucking back room. Like, that shit's across, that's a whole mile, bitch. I'm not gonna fucking start my break. So he was like saying like, that was not 15 minutes, like trying to accuse me. He was trying to get me scared by checking the cameras. He was like, we could check the cameras right now.
Girl, if the Christ Redeemer doesn't step in here right now, it's about to go down.
And I was like, fucking check the cameras, bitch, the fuck? And nobody gonna fucking, you ain't scaring me with the fucking cameras. Motherfucker did not check the cameras.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't fucking believe, I literally thought I was gonna have to start fighting.
He didn't fucking, like, he was trying to threaten me with the cameras. So I was like, you know what, that's it. Like, that was the last time I got fucking fed up. So I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. So I started documenting everything. And then I put all this stuff into an email. to like send to the main boss of the store. I was writing the boss all that stuff, like that he threatened me with the cameras, trying to accuse me of lying. And then I heard from another coworker that was in the deli that I had left my hydro flask there. I'll show you which one it is. This water bottle right here, with which is on it. Girl, it was sitting somewhere, right? And then she was telling me that he had grabbed the water bottle and he had opened the trash and he was gonna throw it away. Whose is this? She was like, oh, it's Julian's. And homeboy rolled his eyes and put it back on the table. And I was like, oh, really? So that I think that was the last time actually that I was like, fuck this, and I went to go report him. When I went to go change my availability and ask for an availability form, he didn't just give me. He had to say something. He was like, "Oh, you've been clocking in lunches early. Just make sure you don't do that." And I was like, "Bro, you literally always got something to say, like, bro." And I did it one time because I checked the punch time, the login shit. Mind you, I was 1 minute off of clocking in early. I clocked in 1 minute earlier. 1 minute. I remember that because I was talking to the Mike Wazowski's friend in the back. And I was like, why is he tripping on me? She's like, bro, I be clocking in early and whenever I want all the time. Like, he don't say anything to me. And I'm like, bro, see what I mean? Like, why is he always on me, though? There's never enough people in the deli. And there's always, like, 2 people. There was also a lady. This is the type of shit where it comes with the company, where it's like they don't want to fucking lose money. I'm gonna tell you right now, fuck Walmart, because they be trying to do this bullshit. So there was a lady that was working there, right? She was working in the deli. She moved departments to vegetable aisle, right? So she was still listed as working in the deli though, and she was taking people's hours, and she was like it was listed that she was working, but every time people would bring it up to the manager or the coach, he'd always be like, "Oh yeah, she's in the works of being moved. She's in the works of being moved." Bitch, ever since I started working there, she's been in the worst of being moved. It's been fucking like 6 months and she's still not moved off of the system. So obviously you're taking someone else's like spot. Like that's another body that we need work with. So when we're working, like how do you expect us to do all of this work when supposedly she's clocked in, but she's not doing our department? She's in another department. So that's the type of shit that be pissing me off because they don't want to be fucking hiring new people to like give money out. And let alone they never taught me anything. Like I only learned from the coworkers, and you're supposed to be, the team lead is supposed to teach you. So that would also piss me off. And when a new girl got hired, I was teaching that girl. I was like, bro, I literally don't even know everything that we're supposed to be doing. They never like ran through every little thing which a team lead is supposed to do. They never did that. It's like, bruh, y'all are so unorganized, unprofessional, and y'all just pissing me off at this point. I moved, right? Girl, did I fuck up when I moved? So now we're gonna talk about when I moved to be a cashier. I moved to be a cashier. I was in the work because I was over the fucking coach over there. Let alone I was gonna have hell with this bitch that I was moving with. So I moved to a cashier position, right? I had like texted her. It had been like 2 weeks. And I was like, she had never introduced herself. And so the team lead from the deli department was like, you should go and introduce yourself and stuff. I would always be busy and I would not have enough time to introduce herself. I was expecting her to come and like introduce herself. Cause like, bro, you're a coach. Like when I was moving, I had texted her and then she never replied. Day comes, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I just go. And like I'm just shadowing at the first part. But the first day she worked with me, she was already like talking shit and pointing out all the bad shit that I was doing.
What happened to hello, how are you? My name is.
And it's like I just don't get how they're supposed to do that while they never taught me anything. So it's like I'm learning, but y'all are just talking shit. The first shift I worked with her, she was already complaining that my faces were like, that I always looked bored. Like, girl, what do you expect? It's fucking warmer.
I don't want to get to know you. I want to get some fucking money with you. That's it, and that's all.
And then that she heard that I was talking shit to a customer. So there was this customer that would go to the deli back when I worked in the deli. And he would go and he would ask for food. He does like the Spark, the customer. He does Spark, which is like the delivery drivers that get all the groceries and like they deliver to the houses. So he was doing that and he's always in a rush. So I knew how this guy was. So when I was a cashier, when I had switched, he went in my line this one day. And it was the day that she was working. So I'm like scanning his stuff and I forgot what it was. I think it was potato wedges from the deli. And the thing with the deli is sometimes when you print out the barcode, it doesn't scan because it's like faded. The ink runs out. So that's what had happened. I scanned 2 things twice and then I was going to edit the price for the potato wedges. But he thought I had charged him wrong. Like I charged him double and I was like, I'm editing it. Like I'm going to charge you because the thing wasn't Like, do you want me to waste more time? Like, you want me to give you the bag and you go back over there and print out another barcode? Like, I'm trying to help you out here. And then he just starts going back and forth with me, and I'm just like, what the heck? Like, he starts arguing with me and trying to get loud. So as me and him are going back and forth, she's like, I'm like trying to call her so that she can come over here. And she takes him, I don't know where the hell. So then at the end of that shift, she tells the team leads, which are the ones under her, which is our managers, because she's the coach. She tells them to like go get me in trouble, like trying to like give me a warning or whatever that I was doing all that shit wrong. And then what she tripping on, where she got me fucked up, was where she was saying that I said I didn't care. And I was like, girl, you weren't even around the premises when I like was with him arguing, because I had to call you over. Second, I was like, oh no, she tripping because I'm gonna go say something after they got me in trouble, because I was like, no, she's tripping because I did not say that. So that's what happened. Once I left that little office meeting that the team leads were giving me, I went to her. I think it was after the shift. I was like, I wanted to clear something up because you said that I said I didn't care, which was not true. I want to know why you said that.
My bad, y'all. The last clip deleted. But basically, she was trying to switch up her story. I went up to her and she was like saying that, oh, I didn't say that. That the customer told me that. And so I was like, bro, you're lying, because I was cool with the team leads that were getting me in trouble. And I was like, are you sure she said that? Are you sure that came out of her mouth? Because I'm going to go up to her and tell her that I did not say that. And I'm going to look dumb. And they were like, yes, I'm sure. Like, that's what she told us, that she said that she heard you say I don't care. And then she tried to switch up her story saying that the customer said that. And I was just like, girl, whatever.
And I really think the main reason is that because they're all friends. You're going to remember that. The coaches, they're all like tight. They're all going to stick together all the time. So obviously I know that they're not going to fuck with me if I'm having beef with one of them. Only coach that I did fuck with this one dude. I don't want to name drop him, but like, he was the only nice, I'm going to name drop him. His name was Omar. He was the only, I never had a conversation with him. He was never my coach. I had no experience with him. Only thing I know that he was a good guy was because he would always say hi to me. That was it. He was like, hi, how's your day? Like, he would say, please, thank you. He was just a really well-mannered dude. But all of the rest of them, y'all, bye. Y'all can suck at it. Because y'all is fucking rude. I had to put that out there. Give him a raise. Because he's a really well-mannered dude. So yeah, once that whole interaction happened, I already had a bad taste in my mouth with that girl. I was like, oh no.
Girl, who are you?
Like, I know something's up, because ain't no way it's gonna be me and you's first time working together in one shift and you're already like talk shit about shit that I'm doing. And then I was like, I can't go to the main boss again, because it's like they're all friends. So the point is that the area that I'm in, Paramount, the Walmart on Paramount. So all the Paramount people were already getting like yeeted out that bitch, because right when I started working, that's when all of the stuff were switched. All of the people were switching out. The boss, the main boss of the store manager, was getting replaced with this dude that was from Pico Rivera, and he was bringing all those Pico people to the Paramount store. So he was really tight with the girl that I was having beef with. I knew I couldn't like go back to him, because like, bruh, he was gonna give me the runaround again. Like, he was just trying to play in my face again. So I was like, no, like, I can't fucking bring this issue back up to him, because he's just gonna say the same shit. So the point was that they were getting rid of the Walmart people, like the ones that were in Paramount. And now, as of right now, like, I could probably just count how many people there were when I started. And it's like, they got rid of like almost all of the people that were like there when I was working. And so like, only people there is like new people. And I'm just like, that's crazy. And like, everyone would talk about her because she was just like, nobody liked her. Like, sorry, you're just not likable. And it's the truth. And then another problem they had was because she had a best friend that was working there. Like, girl, she gave her best, I don't know what the hell happened, but she was tight with this one girl that was a team lead too. So it's like, they were just besties, and like, obviously when you know someone, you're gonna give them better treatment. Just a lot of favoritism in general. And I hate that shit, because it's like, bitch, we're getting paid the same. I hate a kiss ass too. Like, bitch, I'm not a kiss ass. You're not gonna fucking play in my face. Anyway, let's fast forward, because there's like so much shit I could go on about with that fuck ass store. Let's get to the day that I got fired. I wasn't gonna quit. I was already planning on getting fired. Like, I knew I was gonna get fired because I was already missing. I had a lot of points.
So you know how escape rolled around, right? That weekend is when I went back to work. That's when she fired me. Once I got that 5th fucking point, that strike, and let alone the 4 were absences, that last one, it wasn't even an absence. So she had it out for me. She was trying to like, she was just waiting for me to fuck up so she could fire me. I know she was, bro. Because the last one, she had called me in that day that I had came back from escape. She was saying like, did you clock out early, like this date? And it was like a week or two before that. And I was like, girl, I don't even know what I ate last night. Like, bitch, how are you gonna tell me if I clocked out? Like, I don't fucking know. I don't remember. And so she was like, you clocked out early, and I don't know what the fuck. I left early, 30 minutes early, because I took a 30-minute lunch, and I was supposed to take an hour lunch. But supposedly that I didn't let the team lead know, and I was like, girl, like, how was I supposed to know that I wasn't able to do that? Because you bitches be bitching about the overtime, because they're like, they don't want you to do no fucking overtime. They swear that fucking money's coming out their fucking pocket. They're like, no fucking overtime. Like, they don't want you to do that. So I was like, okay, let me respect what you said. Girl, I'm gonna leave early. Like, I'm gonna do my 30-minute, because you have the option of taking a 30 or an hour. But the thing was that she said that I had to let somebody know, and I didn't know that. So it's just a lot of shit where they get you in trouble, but they're not telling me anything. So it's like, I can't. How am I supposed to know? So that happened. So you're gonna be getting a point. And I was like, girl, what? So I guess you get points for that.
Let me add that to my dictionary of shit that we don't know, but we learned.
So that was my 5th point. That wasn't even an absence. The next time I worked, she fired me because she knew I had 5 points. But that shit pisses me off, because it's like, you have other people that have 5 points and more. Bitch, they be having like 8 fucking points. They have like 9 points. Like, there's a lot of people that have way more points, but just because she knows them and that she fucks with them, or I don't know what the fuck, that she's just like letting it slide, or she acting like she don't fucking know they got more points. Like, bro, you clearly have something against me. You're clearly, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Like, I really just think my energy intimidates a lot of people whenever I'm in the workspace, because this isn't the first time stuff has happened to me like this. There's been like multiple situations wherever I'm working where it's like people, I don't know what it is. I just think they get triggered or something, clearly. And it's not even the like younger people I'd be beefing it with. It's always someone older, which I have no fucking, like, bitch, you're supposed to be older. You're supposed to be more mature than me. Like, why are you trying to like beef it with me and try to act smart? Like, it's so annoying. I don't know. It's like, I'd expect that shit from people my age. It's always like older people for some reason. Like, even in school, which I can make a whole nother story time about my high school experience. Like, bro, people would just, it's always like older people. Oh, and I will make a video about that, because I'm about to call out that bitch too. Okay, so when she had fired me that day, I clocked in and I had asked about some chairs. Because supposedly there's a law where you're supposed to be able to sit on a chair as a cashier. And they had passed that, because I remember like a month before, I had seen a notification on like whatever the Walmart benefit shit is. Like, it tells you to like agree and sign papers whenever there's like an update with laws and stuff. And I was reading it, and it said like a pay raise, which is what I had got. And also there was a law where they're going to bring chairs. Right when I walked in, I told her best friend, which is the team lead, I was like, can I get a chair? Because I heard there was a new law. And she was acting dumb, like she didn't fucking know. And so I was like, well, can I talk to her anyway? I wanted to change my availability, and I want to know if I can get a chair. Because there was like 2 chairs out of the whole Walmart. Suddenly them chairs disappeared, like midway when I was working. They disappeared. Like, I don't know where they're at. They're gone. And I heard allegedly that she would like take the chairs and like try to hide them, or I don't know what the fuck. Like, supposedly the chairs were disappearing, and I'm just like, girl, where are the chairs at? Because there was somewhere you can sit in self-checkout. I had waited, and she was like, okay. She was like calling her up. He wants to change his availability, and I don't know what. She said if you can go to the back and do your U-learns. I was like, girl, out of all the times, she never ever told me to go do U-learns my whole shifts that I would work with her. Ever. So I was like, that is so weird. So she wanted me to go do U-learns just because I asked for a chair, right? So I'm going to the back to go do whatever. U-learns are basically like the little Walmart Academy thing to like make sure you did all of your tasks, like that, you know what your position is for. So she had made sure that I completed all of those things before firing me. So she was like, can you go to the back and do your U-learns? And so that's what I was doing. I was like, okay. And then the coach comes and she's like, oh, hey, Julian, you can turn off the computer. I wanted to come talk to you. And I was like, okay, just come to my office. I was like, bro, I already knew something was up. And so then she's like, have a seat. And I sit down, and she's with some other girl. And she's like, we have to let you go, that you're being fired. I was just like, bro, you're lying. I was fucking laughing already. But yeah, I was just like, weirdo ass bitch, just because I fucking asked for some chairs. And it's not even like that I'm mad that I'm fired. It's like annoying, because it's like, this is the shit that people get away with. Like, if something's wrong and unjust, it just pisses me off, and I just have to go off. So that's why I'm making this video. But Like, it's just like, I know your intentions are bad, bitch. Like, you know what you were doing. You know. And like, it's the fact that it's not even about the chairs. I don't give a fuck about the chairs. It's the fact that I care for like the older people, because there's like older people that work there that are like, bitch, they need that job. Bitch, I didn't need that fucking job. Like, I was trying to check them, like, girl, you're trying to act dumb about the chairs, so where are they at? And so that's how she got me. She's like, oh, well, like, you're fine. And she said because of too many absences. Bitch, that last point wasn't even absence. And you know there's people that are working here that have way more absences than me, but she want to get me out. Point is, she got rid of me before I could, like, get the girls the chairs. And I actually don't know. Do they have chairs in Walmart when you went? Did you go to the Paramount one? I don't know if they have chairs now. But if they don't, that's crazy, y'all. Y'all need to speak up, because that's the thing. Like, everyone that was working there at the time, I don't know if there's people speaking up now, but nobody speaks up. I don't know what's wrong. Like, it's the fear of losing the job, which is why I was still there. Like, girl, I didn't care about the job. That's why I was still, like, causing a ruckus. And I was like, where's this shit at? Where's, like, why do you guys act like this? Like, I was calling people out because it's like, where's the stuff at? You're making them work harder. And I wasn't afraid of losing the fucking job because I didn't give a fuck about the job. I should go, actually. I've been planning on going, but I just, like, I don't know. I stopped going to the gym around there either, too. I stopped going to the gym over there, and like, I just haven't gone back. I should go pay them a visit though, for real. So I don't know if they have chairs now, but if y'all still standing, that's crazy. That's really the reason why I was still working there, because it's like, I was really just trying to advocate for the older people. I feel like people just, like, their ego gets in the way, and they have like power over you. I don't know. It's just don't sit right with me. Like, girl, you're not gonna fucking do what you want just because you're in a bigger position than me. So I was just like, you know what? That's fine. I'll leave. And I left. I went to go say bye to everybody. I went to the back of the deli because there was a girl there that I loved. She's a mom. I loved her so much. I still love you. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if they're gonna, like, come for her now. Because you bitches all be talking. But yeah, that was the only person I fucked with. Like, dead ass fuck with heavy. That was the only person. Was the lady in the deli. Moms. I loved all the moms. I feel like I get along with moms for some reason, like, so well. All the moms loved. But there was, like, it's the other ones that have been there, and that's basically their full-time job. Obviously, they're gonna get bored off of some years, so the only thing they have to entertain themselves is talking shit. That's clearly all it was. I mean, actually, there were a few people that I did fuck with, the younger girls, like in the cashier area in the front end. Yeah, I fucked y'all, but I meant like, you know, if I fuck with you or not. You know. I'm so glad I'm out of that environment. I don't know if I could work like a job like that again, where it's like, it's not even the customer service part that I don't mind. Like, I love to talk, bro. I would be talking it up with the fucking customers. I like doing it. It was fun. The thing was the fucking workers. Why was I beefing with the workers more than I was beefing with people? Like, I never had a problem. Only with that one dude that she got me in trouble with. But other than that, like, I was always vibing with the customers. And like I said, this is how I felt. For legal purposes, this was alleged. Bitches be weird. And deadass, when I was switching to that department, I was like, oh my god, me and her are gonna have a good ass vibe because she was cool. Like, I thought. So I thought. I didn't know her yet. And I was like, it's a girl. Like, she should not be like the guy coach that I was with. Boy, was I wrong. Why would I think she was worse? Because I felt like she was just, like, plotting on me. Like, bro, that bitch was plotting on me. I should have just stayed in the motherfucking deli and just, like, it was more quiet over there. Like, but no, I did love both experiences. It was fun, to be honest. I would always have fun. Though my face was always bored, like, and I had an RBF because I suffered from RBF real bad, guys. I swear. Like, people used to think, like, they swear, like, I'm so mean, but I swear I'm, like, so cool in person. I swear I'm sweet. Yeah, I suffer from RBF, and maybe that's why she was pressed. But at first, I thought she was gonna be cool as fuck, because I was like, ooh, she baddie. But then the bitch started acting weird, and I was like, oh, bitch, you're ugly now. Now you're ugly, bitch. That was ugly of you. So yeah, fuck y'all. Yeah, we on to bigger and better things. But yeah, that's basically how I got fired. There's a lot more lore that I can go in depth, especially like with Mike Wazowski and like a lot of other people that I know. But girl, at the end of the day, I was the best thing that happened to that fucking Walmart.
I look better than you bitches. I smell better than you bitches. I dress better than you bitches.
Don't give a fuck. I really was. People still talking about it. People still speaking about me. I got a text message not that long ago. I think it was this weekend. And I know they're gonna start talking more about me right now when I post this video. But yeah, let me know if y'all want more tea on like the Mike Wazowski story. Cause I don't know. I'm like, that's low-key a lot of tea and a lot of exposing myself. So I don't know. I will be doing a story time on like my high school experience. Cause fuck them too. I don't know. I just feel like the people just be playing in my face. Like, that's one thing I don't like. Like, don't be playing in my face. Yeah, that concludes this video. Y'all gonna keep seeing me more. I swear, y'all are gonna see me more. Like, I'm gonna try to be consistent. I swear, I'm taking this shit serious. 2026 is my year. To any new subscribers, like, hey y'all, people that already know me in person, like, what's that? So like this video, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.